Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September New Love Tarot reading. So Sagittarius, I define new love as, of course, someone totally new coming into your life. It could be a missed opportunity from the past. It could be a crush or an interest you're currently having. It could be someone you know, never been romantically involved with. It also could be someone that you recently met, you're dating, and it's very, very new, and you're wondering about this person as well. So we're going to see what kind of new love situation you're in. Now, do keep in mind, this is not about exes or someone you already had some sort of romantic relationship with, so please do keep that in mind. So we have the Gilded Reverie Lenormand here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, crosswatchers, male or female, general collective reading. And this reading should be timeless, and it should be for any time you see this, and messages are just not for September, they just come out at this time, so keep that in mind as well. But welcome in Sagittarius. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. So let's see what your opening messages are. Then we'll jump into your reading, September New Love Tarot reading. Let's see. Well, we have the Child, and we have 13, which is 4, which is a stability foundation. We have the Jack of Spades, which is the Knight of Swords, basically. So we're going to lay all these out and see what it all means. Oh, we have the Lilies. This is like peace, calmness. And we have 30, which is 3, which is growth and expansion. And we have the King of Spades, which is, you got the Jack and the King of Spades. So let's keep going here. The Fox. So we have 14, which is 5, which 5s can be about challenge or change, conflict. And the 9 of Wands, which can be about 9 of Clubs, can be struggle. Let's see. Oh, and we have the Waiting Woman, which is 29, which is 11, which is, ones are about new beginnings. You wouldn't reduce that. And then we have the Ace of Spades. So you have a lot. I got to cover her up here. Spade activity here, which is things of the mind as well. So we do have the Child. So this could be something, you may know this person through children. So that could be something. This could be something very new because, children is always a new energy, right? You may meet this person also. I feel like this is someone that you're going to meet through some, the Lilies can be about a peace offering. You may be actually going to something. Now, I always think of like a service or something with the Lilies there, like maybe a wake or a funeral or something like that. That sounds so morbid, but let me just read you what the Lilies have to say. Then we can interpret that. Calm, peace, and serenity is what I preach. Your parents and elders show up under my symbol. I bring wisdom and experience. I signify long-term relationship or ancestry. Contentment and satisfaction is my angle. So you both could actually be parents. Somehow you may know this person through you may get, if you don't know them already, I feel like you're going to meet them, but it's going to be very peaceful energy, right? Very, very peaceful energy. I do like that. We do have the Knight of Swords, Jack of Spades. For me, it's the Knight of Swords. So that can be, you may unexpectedly meet this person through some sort of, maybe some unexpected event, or something you have to go to unexpectedly or do unexpectedly out of the blue. King of Swords, somebody, you could be divorced, they could be divorced. There's nothing bad about that. Sword people tend to be divorced, widowed. This person could be widowed. Maybe been through some things, or you could be widowed, so take it how it resonates. But we do have the Fox here. That's not always a bad energy. I think in this deck, it just means when I am not your job, I am your red flag for some devious deviousness going on. Look around your circle in your hall. I may be planning your fall. I am master of manipulation, and I'm going to fool you all. Craftiness is my fame, and sneaky is my game. Interesting, because we have very two separate energies here. I mean, of a very peaceful, new, unexpected connection happening through something unexpected, where somebody could be divorced or widowed. But then we have the sneaky energy, and then we have a lot of passion here with the waiting woman. Knight of Wands is definitely a struggle. And the waiting woman patiently waiting. And we have the Ace of Spades, which is truth, clarity, communication. This is very odd. Very odd, Sagittarius. Like, what is going on? You know, I think we're just going to jump into the tarot. It may lead into something very passionate, very fast, and you may meet them, and it seems very peaceful, and it's new, you know, and things of that nature. Then it turns very fast into very, very fiery, passionate connection. I mean, that could happen as well, where you may have second thoughts like, oh my gosh, maybe this isn't what I expected, with the fox there, because sometimes that can be things aren't what they seem. There's another deck I have with the fox where it's about preparedness, and things may not be as they seem, and thinking something is something else, right? So we're going to see. Let's jump into the tarot, Sagittarius, and let's just see what's going on. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Sagittarius. So it could be signs and chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. This means not your reading. You disregard them. But over there we do have Aquarius and Gemini. So if it's somebody new, obviously you probably wouldn't know their sign unless you just recently met them. So, you know, could be someone you're just getting ready to meet, or maybe you already met them and it's very, very recent. So let's see. I mean, for some it could be Gemini season, which, well, that was back in June. So that's kind of a few months ago. But anyway, let's see what's going on here, Sag. Like, what I feel like I need to clarify these first two cards first. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles reverse, Devil reverse. So this is actually pretty good energy. And the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a very slow moving energy, right? There's no toxicity here. There's no toxic attachments. There's no negativity around it. If somebody had gone through a period, Five of Pentacles, of sadness, lack, sorrow, that's over. There's a more balanced energy around this, and stable energy with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like someone here definitely has taken their time to regain their stability, and is in a very good place now. Could be very wealthy with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what's on the bottom. Three of Wands, looking out to the future. Looking out to the future. I'm feeling like this person, Queen of Pentacles, has like a pentacle to give and is looking out to their future, like a very protective of this pentacle. I'm only going to give it to the right person when I feel it is right. I've taken a long time to get over toxic things in my life, or negative situations, of no more feeling negativity and lack, and a much more balanced place now. This could be you. This could be them. It could be, you both could have this attitude, but I feel like it's definitely the meeting of two new people, if, like I said, if you have not met them already. So we do have Capricorn twice here, and Taurus. So tell me more about this energy. That's what I feel like we need to do here. Sagittarius, tell me more about this energy. Sagittarius, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Eight of Cups. High Priestess reverse. Ten of Wands. Tower. King of Wands reverse. So I do believe here somebody here has been distancing themselves from getting into any new, like not taking the lead, not jumping into anything or pursuing anything with that King of Wands reverse. The High Priestess reverse, you know, that is about trusting our intuition till the right time, right? And then putting ourselves out there. Sometimes maybe not listening to it so much, but I feel like this is about someone keeping their distance from pursuing anything until they have the big revelation here that, hey, you know, I feel like my burdens are over regarding whatever I was going through, whether I had to heal, I had to wait for a more peaceful situation, I had to wait for right timing to pursue something new, because, you know, if something ends or there's a passing of something, you know, you just don't jump into something new, right? So I feel like this person kind of did things the right way here. But then the Tower is a big change. Feeling, you know, the awakening, the epiphany that, hey, you know, I think it's time now to get myself out there. And coming out of... Now, when I get the High Priestess reverse, I could be coming out of being very hidden, you know, secluded kind of energy. Or keeping to themselves, I'll put it that way. So we do have Pisces, Aries, Leo. Now, you may say, well, I met this person and they told me this. They just weren't ready for anybody and they just kept to themselves till they felt like they were ready. And they're in a much more peaceful place now. Having that awakening. Yeah. 10 of Cups, total happiness, joy, fulfillment. They could have been single for quite a while here. As well, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving energy. But the Tower is right now, so this definitely could be right now. So let's see what's happening right now. So if you just met them and this is happening right now, let's see. We could be getting ready to meet them at any time if you have not already. You could meet them at travels if you have not met them already, because we do have the 8 of Cups here, which can be about traveling. Let's see. 5 of Cups, sadness, loss, sorrow. Knight of Swords reverse, again, would be like the Knight of Pentacles upright, which we have up there. Star reverse, so that is, you know, unfinished healing, definitely at play before jumping into love. Yeah, so basically it's confirming everything I just said, right? 7 of Cups, so a lot going on, confusion, illusion, so definitely there's the sadness, loss, and sorrow. I'm not doing anything stupid, Knight of Swords reverse, or anything chaotic, or, you know, adventurous out of the blue. I'm taking my time. I have a lot of healing and things I need to do to bring things into balance before I venture out into new love. There's a lot of things going on that just need to be cleared up. 7 of Cups. So we have 2 cards of Aquarius here. This could be your energy too, Sag. So, you know, take it how it resonates. Yeah, definitely endings here. Someone's been through endings. But then there's Chariot. It could be distance. Again, traveling. You can meet them through traveling, commuting, you know, day-to-day activities, right? Action and movement here too with the 8 of Wands. So let's see, like, how is it going to turn into something fiery and passionate? Now, you may meet this person at like an event or something like that, or some sort of something peaceful, though. I'm not getting anything wild or crazy, just something very like peaceful. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a walk in the park, maybe it's at a church service, you know, it could be anything. All right, so let's see. Queen of Swords. Definitely can be divorced, widowed, like we said. We got the King and the Queen. But then there's love blooming here, like romantic feelings. The World, again, could be something with traveling or distance or a new cycle. 4 of Wands, stability, foundation, Judgment. You know what? I think these are 2 people who are going to meet and decide, you know what? Judgment here. You know, I'm in a really good place right now. 4 of Wands, stability, foundation. and deciding, you know what, I'm in a good place, you're in a good place, you know, maybe we've had some conversation and I kind of been through this, you kind of been through that, but I'm in a good place now. I can picture two people like having a brief conversation, getting to know each other a little bit through something here that we discussed, and both saying, oh yeah, I've been through this, I've been through that, but I'm in a good place now. Yeah, I am too, you know, and kind of there's a little bit of spark happening, and then deciding to, I'm not saying like jump into a love relationship right away, but like, hey, let's go out sometime, you know, want to go out sometime? And this could be the blossoming of something romantic here. Interesting. I like that. It's kind of cute. So there's definitely a new cycle starting. So we have Libra, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Scorpio. Six of Wands reverse. Temperance. So through the unsuccessful things you've been through, where you felt a blow to your ego, Six of Wands reverse, didn't feel confident enough to pursue anything, it's like the universe, Temperance here, is bringing two soulmates together with past similar experiences, maybe, to bring these two people together on common ground of some sort. It's a soulmate alignment, patience, healing, balance, something meant to be. That's your Sagittarius with the Temperance card. Interesting. Interesting. Now, the Queen of Swords can be somebody in law enforcement, male or female, military, healthcare, medical, education, communications. All right. So, I mean, I had a feeling that something here may turn very fiery and passionate fast. But let's see what else we need to know. So we're going to do one more row of clarifiers. And my cat may knock my camera over. Okay. Let's do one more row with clarifiers and see what else we need to know. Then we'll get into the Magdalene deck. We're going to pull some of those at the end. Like, why? So let's just ask this last row, why is the fox and the waiting woman here? So I also get this energy of two people, okay, waiting for the right time. You know, because there's always this fear of, you know, being, you know, like wrongdoing. Like, I don't want to be wronged. I don't want someone, you know, especially if you have bad past experiences. But there could be where you're venturing out into something new. Like, I don't want to be taken for granted. I don't want to be used. I don't want to be wronged, you know. So there could be that fear, but passionately wanting to get ourselves out there, right? So if that makes sense. But let's see, Sagittarius, like, what else do we need to know here? All right, let's see. Chariot. Ten of Swords. So getting some repeaters here. Page of Swords. So that's the communication. I felt some sort of communication happening here. Ten of Pentacles reverse. I mean, you both could be divorced. We said that. Communicating about endings, but deciding, let's move forward into, let's go on a date or something. Let's, you know, go out sometime. Queen of Wands. There's a fire, the passion, taking the lead. You know, this also could be a Queen of Wands, male or female. It could be you, Sagittarius. For me, it's Aries, but Queen of Wands, male or female, it can be someone artistic, creative, inspirational, intuitive, spiritual, you know, business owner, entrepreneur, leader, some sort of way as well. So we have Cancer, Aquarius, Aries for me. Yeah, I just feel like here, all right, a lot of honest communication about endings, possibly divorce, you know, but okay, let's move forward with something here and feeling really excited about this. And there's definitely going to be chemistry, right? A Queen of Wands, King of Wands. It's kind of like the Queen of Wands right there. Ace of Wands, again, very exciting times. There's the fire, the passion. But then it may, like I said, there may be a period of struggling, like, oh my gosh, what if this is not what I thought? What if it's all just fire, passion? But no, there's truth, clarity, a lot of communication, which is actually a good thing. That's essential. Clarity of mind, a new beginning. You know, may take a little break. Nothing wrong with that. Hangman, take our time. You know, feeling a little conflicted at times. King of Pentacles. So there's definitely energies here of being divorced, widowed, and things like that. Of that, you know, how I reverse. But, you know, take your time. Don't rush. Eight of Wands, travel, action, communication, Cupid's arrows. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, that energy of like, I don't know, where will this lead? All of a sudden it's intense. But we have the Ten of Cups saying, you know, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine, right? You're happily ever after. And it's very healing, wish fulfillment, things meant to be, divinely guided. I do feel that. Death reverse. So, you know, there's a lot to the story between you and their strength. So a very strong connection that's going to happen here. Strong, courageous, brave. Taking the lead. Moving forward. And overcoming anything. And just moving forward. So I do like this, Sag. I do. Two people who are going to meet based on, I don't want to say common ground, commonalities, I guess you would say. And the universe wants you to come together because you're meant to, because of all that you experienced in your lives. Interesting. All right. So let's just get you some Magdalene cards. Now we do have the Tower here. You know, this can be right now for some of you, happening right now. So you may have met them already. You can meet them anytime. All right. So let's see Mary Magdalene, or if you want to call it the Magdalene deck. Let's see what this has to say. But if it does resonate, did I ask you to like, comment, all the good things? Be greatly appreciated. And also, everything you need is down below, so you can check that out. Links, info, my other channels. Gaia. That's growth, expansion, stability, foundation, planting the seeds. Earth energy, that can be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Mother Mary, interesting. And one more. I kind of see like overseeing this energy. Internal embrace. Wow. So there's somehow your souls are going to connect here. There's the fire, the passion, but your souls are going to connect on a deep level because it's meant to be this. I mean, we did see temperance, right? And Mother Mary is one of the ultimate divine feminines, right? A very motherly, nurturing, giving kind of energy, understanding each other. I definitely feel that as well. Grounding each other, understanding each other. Your souls just connecting because you're meant to. This could be finally what the two of you deserve in each other because you've been through a lot in the past. And little children. So, yeah, we got children up there. So you both could have children. I mean, that could be something. Or you can just feel like a very youthful energy between the two of you because it just feels so new, youthful, right? Anyway, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.